Kristen's back now, and speaking of this weekend, the coast may be the place to go.
It is,
yeah,
but
it is a place to go.
Leave early because everybody is going to have that same idea, and you're probably going to run into a ton of traffic, but it is going to be just gorgeous. Wait until you see the forecast for the coast. Right now, though, we're still just trying to get to through the heat because we have tied for the third hottest day here in Portland. So we've hit 97 for the third time this year, which is the hottest that we have seen this year. 100 degrees perhaps on the horizon for tomorrow, and that will be the first time that we've seen 100 since August of 2012. So this heat wave means business. This is what it looks like out there right now. You can see it's beautiful out other than the heat. If you just look out the window, it looks glorious out there. Same thing for the gorge. The winds have calmed down and just a really nice looking view from our Skamania Lodge camera there. And then back through wine country, you have Stoller Vineyards here, and it's just looking beautiful out that way. 99 degrees though back towards McMinnville, so temperatures continue to climb out that way. We hit 81 in Astoria, but now we're falling into the upper 70s as winds are picking up off the ocean, and that's what we're going to see day after day after day, and that will keep the temperatures in check along the coast, and eventually some of that breeze will kick in and try to push into the valley as well, but it's just going to really bring in the breeze. It's not going to bring in the chill because temperatures at night for the metro area are going to be very warm for the next few nights. Here's what it looks like around the west side of town right now. Beaverton sitting at 97, 98 in Tigard. Lake Oswego not coming in at this moment. Maybe it burned up in the heat because just a few minutes ago it was reporting 101. So very hot temperatures out that way. Not as bad towards Tualatin and Westland in the low to mid 90s out that way. And then sliding eastward, temperatures are mainly in the low to mid 90s around that side of town too. Up and down I-5, it gets hotter the farther south you go. 102 down in Roseburg. We're at 99 in Eugene. And then east, Hood River in the upper 90s. And even in Central Oregon, we're in the low 90s right now in Redmond. So up near Bend, we're talking temperatures in the low 90s, well into the 80s out across eastern Oregon and in coastal areas. Not looking too rough out there at all. A warmer night tonight. Last night was warmer, and it'll continue to get warmer still night after night as we go into the weekend. 65 the low for Portland tonight. And then as you head east, we're looking at temperatures mainly in the mid 60s too, which will keep it tougher to cool things down around here. Mid 60s, that's what we'll wake up to tomorrow morning. Look at this breakdown. So 10 a.m. temperatures are almost at 80 degrees. So if you want to get out and get that stuff done and you're saying you want to do it early, make sure it's really early because we're going to heat up so quickly. Mid 90s by 2 o'clock, and then we're looking at highs right around the triple digits. By 4 o'clock, we're at 99 degrees tomorrow afternoon. So it is going to be a hot one. Of course, we have heat advisories up and down I-5 up into southwest Washington, and that goes until tomorrow evening. A closer view showing that some of that even extends into the Coast Range and back up against the foothills of the Cascade Mountains and through the gorge. So everywhere pretty much in this vicinity dealing with this extreme heat. And of course, it's going to be hot east of the Cascades, but it's just a little bit more unusual for it to be this hot around here. We have fire danger too, and that sticks around through tonight because of extreme heat. Low relative humidities. That's the difference between this heat wave and the last one. At least it's not so muggy on top of it all, but it does mean fire danger is higher, so we'll have to keep a close eye on that. And of course, the breezy conditions that develop in the evening hours too. Coastal forecast. This is the one that looks really good out of all of them. Upper 70s Thursday, Friday, Saturday. In fact, places like Astoria, Cannon Beach, we could see the low 80s over the next couple of days. Drop down to Newburgh and Lincoln City, and it may be in the low 70s, but it's still going to be really nice through the gorge. We are talking about the heat again, triple-digit heat Thursday, Friday, and near it on Saturday. And then your forecast as you head towards Central Oregon, we're looking at temperatures in the upper 90s for the next couple of days too. Slightly cooler Saturday, and then for Eastern Oregon, we're talking 90s, so just getting warmer and warmer each day there. Your forecast for the coast tomorrow, here's your specific one, and we're looking at temperatures in the 70s and 80s, 90s up and down I-5, and then again Central and Eastern Oregon, we're talking about that triple-digit heat, and through the Cascades Government Camp at almost 90 degrees, and we'll see ample sunshine, of course, on top of all that. 7-day forecast. The heat sticks around. It does get better over the weekend. Clouds will roll in Saturday to help kind of cool things off a little bit for the second half of the day, but we're still in the 90s. Next week looks much better, 80s and 70s Tuesday, Wednesday.
And I know this is what fascinates everyone about Oregon, the geography, but to think that it's 106 in the Dalles, and then just over on the coast it's in the 70s.
It's really amazing.
Incredible.
It really is.
It tells you which direction to go if you want to beat the heat this time of the year.
Head west.
Not that I don't love the Dalles, but it might be a little too hot for it right now.
Keep it simple. Well, hey, and you're one of the